So what are some of the developments recently? There's been a lot of exciting progress. Startups are working and talking about networking of their QPUs. We haven't seen any published results yet. I think some papers are likely coming soon. But PsiQuantum has announced that they are going to network their individual photonic computer chips optically. For them, it's a bit easier because they operate at 1.5 micron, the telecom wavelength, low loss in fibers, easier to develop lasers and sources. And they were awarded a large contract with the Australian government to do that as their first fault-tolerant quantum computer. IonQ has shown the last 6 months exciting progress on entanglement between ions and telco wavelength photons, as well as ion to photon to ion entanglement as the building blocks for a quantum network. IBM showed a 3 QPU cluster using superconducting wires and vacuum tubes. It's not a network. It's more similar to using multi-chip with wiring, but it is great to see that they're working on scaling up as well, and they've talked about the need to network. Transducers are a key component. I talked about in my previous webinar of how you convert from the qubit frequency wavelength into the optical photon. It's easier the smaller the frequency gap. Right now, there's relatively low efficiency for superconducting to optical frequencies, higher efficiency transducers for 850 nanometers in barium into 1.5 microns. But these are being developed, and every year they improve, and they're going to be critical for networking QPUs. The DOE has asked for ideas and proposals of how you integrate QPUs into supercomputing facilities. So I'm expecting in the next year, we're going to see a lot of announcements of opportunities and calls and programs to start networking QPUs, but also to start to integrate them into some of the future supercomputing facilities. And AFRL announced a program to network 2 different types of QPUs via entanglement with IonQ and Rigetti, and Aliro is supporting that program with simulation and orchestration software to run those networks. So it's great to see. I think we'll see the pace of progress really accelerate over the next year.